All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah, Kradash, giving double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutes to all the 144,000 elect out there. We are coming back at you with a quick one. Just wanted to check this out. Something that one of the big brothers said. Um, Kazaki Allah. Yeah, Kazaki Allah. Over across the water, the Mississippi camp. He made mention of this. He made mention of. Let's go in on this Abu Ratazar. See if we can get some edification flowing through the spirit of the Lord. Because something that he said put me a light bulb went off in my head. Right. So the name Samson, I tapped it in. I just tapped in the name Samson, and we're just gonna look at the meaning of the name and the reasons why we're looking at the meaning of the name. Let's go. Judges chapter 13 and 24 says, and the woman bare a son and called his name Samson, and the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. Right? I could have used any one of them. I just wanted the name. It appears a couple times there, 36 times in 35 verses in the scriptures. I just really wanted to look at the name anyway. The meaning of the name, get it in some of the pronunciations. So it's the name Samson H30 H 8127 8120 8120 21. I'm going to keep this simple and to the point to the best of my ability. Samson means like the sun, right? And he was the son of Monah, a Danite, son of Manah, a Nazarite, and a judge of Israel for 20 years. And he was, he was a formidable force to reckon with. Right? Any of you MMA men went in the square circle with him, or any of you boxers went into the square ring with him, you wouldn't have come out alive. But that's not the point. I just wanted to get into the name because the name means like the sun. Like the sun. Now, what is the power of the sun? Let's get into some of this now. My physician hat was on anyway. When I heard what Kazaki Allah said, my physician hat came straight on to me. Came straight on. So, benefits of the sun on the human body. I tapped that in. The physician thing. Still, the light bulb goes off from time to time. Benefits of the sun on the human body, right? Samson was his name was the sun. So let's read. The sun generates the production of feel-good human hormones, and it also generates. And I could have come at this in all different types of angles, but the physician side. I'm coming at the physician side. So we're gonna we're gonna pick out the sense and dash with the nonsense, and it also guarantees our chronicable, chronicable, chronobolical, that's the best way I can pronounce that, balance, our alterating sleep, wake cycle. A life without sun is impossible. But the number of one benefit of the sun essential to life is the synthesis of vitamin D through the action of UVB. Right now, there's a bit more here. What are the five beneficial effects of the sun to the human body? Right, you know where I'm going with this. Support better sleep. Because a lot of people, I mean, we know sometimes we know, but we may take it for granted. Make the best of the sun. This is what I'm getting at. What we're getting at here, as far as physicians, and this is not medical information. I'm just reading what it's saying here in the Google. Uplift your mood, increase energy, the 5 benefits of the sun. Increase energy, improve symptoms of mental health conditions, lower blood pressure. Right? People, people with high blood pressure all sick up in the graveyard, the hospital, the graveyard, all sick and twist up and bend up and mash up. Sometimes you see people and they're not even walking straight, right? Imagine a plant, you want a plant to grow and you're not putting it in the sun or giving it natural light. Things going to be bent up and twist up and mash up. That's how it's going to grow. Some people, I mean, it's quite straightforward the more you look into the power of the sun. Improve symptoms of mental health conditions, lower blood pressure, low risk of metabolic syndrome, heal inflammation, right? And you also got the C word there, right? We have to talk a certain way on YouTube, yeah? How much? So there you have it. Some benefits there. I'm just reading it, not medical information. I'm just reading what the sun can do, how much. So, right. Keeping it as simple as possible because the Spirit of the Lord is he covers all things. Alright, the scriptures don't tell us, right? When you go into the health side of the scriptures in Sirach 28, Sirach 30, the health, all this health that I've gone into it a lot. I've gone into the health side of things a lot. Yahweh Shai says that he's gonna come. Yahweh Shai gonna come with healing in his wings because we all need healing. Physically, mentally, psychologically, in the body, the bones. And we're getting some ideas here. This is edifying to the sincere Akim out there. Benefits of the sun on the human body. Don't look at that already. There's a bit more, and we're going to try and keep it as simple as possible. Don't look at that already, but there's a bit more here. In a nutshell, why is sunlight good for the human body? And it's something that you could make a misstep. You could make a misstep. Oh, I hate the sun, If you grew up around, around these people, because they don't like the sun, we don't know about them. They have a thing called they're clean lepers, but that doesn't the fact that they're clean lepers, that could be another video, right? Lets you understand that the sun doesn't like them. Doesn't have a good effect on their bodies. They have no melanin. It's not no silver kufi. What do they call that? Putting in the kufi and all of that. It's just what even the so-called physicians know that. The more you get into it, the so-called physicians in these places, in the graveyards, in the hospital, they know that. And they themselves know that. They have to hide themselves. That's why they got all these kinds of sunscreens and screens for this, screen for that, sunscreen protection for this. They don't. The sun doesn't like them. They don't like the sun. They're enemies of the Most High Sun. Imagine that. Anyway, let's carry on reading. Vitamin D, the sun UV rays help your body make this nutrient, which is important for your bones. Right? That's why it's the Spirit of the Lord. When Abu Razar was a bit more sunny, I would have been out there and doing my forest bathing. Abu Razar is going to be a lot more forest bathing before the sun, before the summer. There going to be a lot more forest bathing for me, and it was recommended from one of the physicians, one of our elders and apostles. Like I say, everything scriptural goes back to the scriptures. Elder Apostle Kabar made mention of forest bathing, which I've been into forest bathing, and not unknowingly I've been into forest bathing, but he put it in a medical. He put it in that term, which made me realize I was always into it. That's why I never liked being locked up in rooms. What they call classrooms today. I always wanted to be out there, forest bathing, getting my hands dirty, doing all kinds of things that are good for the immune system, doing things that are good for the body, getting the sun unknowingly. So it was in my spirit to be in that spirit of Samson. Yeah, it was in my spirit to be in the spirit of Samson, the spirit of the people of the Lord, the children of light. Right, let's carry on. Important for your bones, blood cells, and immune system. It also helps you to take in and use certain minerals like calcium and phosphorus. Right? Because I tapped in. There's a lot more I could have went into, but for the sake of not doing too long of a video, I'm just trying to keep it simple as possible. When I touch on just a couple of them, the rabbit hole does go deep. Benefits of the sun on the skin. A few minutes of facial exposure, right? So we're going to be balanced here. We're not trying to tell you to be like ease, right? And then you start to suffer from all kinds of skin problems, overdoing it. So a few minutes of facial exposure a day is enough to produce the necessary amount of vitamin D, which allows calcium to be absorbed by the digestive tract and boost our immune system, protecting us from infections and surrounding microbes. The sun also has therapeutic properties, so that I don't no longer have to wonder why I feel good. I have a feel good factor, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a beaming heat. Because I think one day this week they said it's going to be the hottest day of the year. A couple weeks ago, they said it was the hottest day of the year. I think by one of these recent ones, we may have surpassed that day, one of the hottest days of the year. And it doesn't have to be that kind of beaming hot day where it's so humid. But taking your fluid all the time and all of that. It just needs to be sunlight, natural light. Get the sunlight, get the natural light. That's why when you was younger, your mother used to come in, when you never want to go to school and whatever the case may be, open up the curtains for you, get you up, because it has a motivating factor, it has a feel good factor, natural light. Open up the curtains, let the natural light come in, and you feel good about the day before you. Your bones feel good, the feel good factor. That's what the sun and natural light can do for you. And I had some people in my family, even when I was young, I noticed, certain people in my family, them run from the sun. What you run from the sun for? You're a child of light. But that's what happens when you've been living in the urban area around the east them too long. Been living around the east too long, and the energy and the vibrations rubbed off on us. I'll say us because it can happen to any one of us, and if you're not aware of picking up other people's bad habits, it says, let's read on here. Is the sun good for aging? Yeah, this is important, man. You know, so what is he talking about? Look at this. Look. The ultraviolet rays from the sun penetrate onto the skin. And I know a lot of them women would wish that they could love the sun and the sun loved them. Right? But that's why they get their crow the crow feet. They call it crow feet when they start getting all the wrinkles around the side of their eyes. Premature aging. Them women. They age prematurely because the sun don't like them, right? So they wish that the sun liked them. It says, is the sun good for aging? Right, that's why they age prematurely, because the sun don't like them. It has an opposite effect on them. The ultraviolet rays from the sun penetrate onto the skin. There they damage the elastic fibers that keep skin firm, right, allowing wrinkle to develop. Right, this happens mainly. I look at some of the Jake women and them. I don't hardly see crow feet. Well, definitely not prematurely. They age much better. Right, sunlight is also responsible for age spots or this is only, as a matter of fact, this is only talking about these. Yeah, liver spots on the hands, face, and other sun exposed areas. This only applies primarily to these. Only applies to them. Again, they get all kinds of melanoma, and and a lot of those protective screens and all of that. They found out that that can give you the C word as well. Those sunscreens, a lot of them can give you the C word. They found out about all of that. That's why we don't need that. We have a natural thing that protects us from the sun, right? Called melanin, and you feed the melanin with your vitamin. When you feed the vitamin D from the sun feeds your melanin. The sun feeds you with vitamin D. The better you get, the more you get. I'm not saying be overexposed to it. Don't overexpose yourself to it, but get it. Don't take it for granted. Get a little bit at a time. Get it in a measure, a good measure, and get it in a good balance. A just balance is is righteous in the way of the Lord. A just balance is righteous to the Lord. The Spirit had me talking about this because a lot of us are suffering, but a lot of us maybe we know or maybe we just put it to the back of our mind. We have a natural healer, right? Hence the name Samson, man. And I am in the scriptures. I am in the scriptures. Hence the name Samson, like the sun, as way in way of reminder. Samson wasn't strong for no reason. He was strong because the Most High put the Spirit on him. I'm not saying he was strong because of the sun. It was the Spirit of the Lord that made him strong. But hence, we see the benefits of the sun when we look into, what you call it, there's a moral of the story, there's a method to the Most High, a method and a principle to the Most High. When you go in, the more you understand the Most High, there's always a method to the Most High. And we get in the method here, right? So yeah, they can't F with it. The sun don't F with them like that. The sun don't F with them. That's why they get premature aging. We get the opposite. We get fed. We get fed in way of in way of the sunlight. Unto it says energy. We get energy from the sun. Yeah, we get energy. And what's the other one I looked at? There it is. 5 benefits: support better sleep, uplift your mood, increase energy, improve symptoms of mental health conditions. Right? If you can avoid it, don't let them numb you up with all their rubbish. Don't let them numb you up. Right? Just putting demons in effect. Right? In effect is using more demons to cover up demons. That's what they're doing, numbing you to death. And I know people, in my family that, you got all these all different types of painkillers now. I'm not going to mention the names of them. All different types of things to numb you to for health. That and numbing you don't heal you. We know that. Anyway, lower blood. So the sun. I'm not saying just steal. Don't take none of that. Don't take none. I'm not saying that. Right? Use your own discretion. Use your discernment. That's what I'm saying. And use also, if you're going to use those things, use what the Most High gave you to bring yourself to a certain level. We ain't going to be 100%. We ain't going to be 100%. We know we have to wait for Yahushua to return to do that, to bring the healing in the wings and the new bodies. Abu Azra, we endure to the end. That gives us more motivation to endure to the end. And I'm going to hit some scriptures too to back up the point. Right? And lower the risk of metabolic syndrome, heal inflammation, prevent the C word. Get back to it, right? There's things I just found interesting because I just knew a lot of it I knew in the spirit as well. As far as what the elder mentioned, Elder Apostle Gabar, he mentioned the forest healing. It's strange that I'm in the urban areas when I love the forest so much, and I take my time to get as much as natural as possible. I try to get as much as natural as possible. I was born, anyway. I was born for natural. That's the way I like it. Oh, here's another one. The benefit of the sun for your eyes. I ain't saying to you go put your eyes up in and look at it. I'm not saying that, but let's read. What is it saying about it? Sunlight and your health. The light sensitive cells in your eyes play a role in our body's natural wake sleep cycle. And this is just me being me. Got my physician hat on and filtering it through the scriptures. Right? This is especially important as we age and become more apt to get insomnia. Right? That's that sleep deprivation thing. Spending time outdoors in the daylight can also help prevent nearsightedness. Right? I'm saying nearsightedness. Don't worry about. We're talking about everybody. Right? Spending time outdoors in the sunlight can also help prevent nearsightedness. One more about the natural light. I was always trying to tell some people in my family about this. As young as I just knew it. I knew in the spirit, yeah. Is natural light good for the eyes? Natural light in particular, which comes from the rays of the sun, has been reported to be essential to eye health. I'm not saying just go and keep looking up in the sun. I ain't saying that with your pupils now. I'm just saying get the natural light. Keep your eye, if you need to wear shades, which Jake, the more you go into this, and I've looked into it, Jake really don't need to be wearing shades like that. Again, that goes back to the ease. That's their thing. We don't need to be doing all of that. Right? We're friends to the sun. We're the friend, and the sun's friends with us. We have a relationship. The sun and the sun and Yahshua Allah. Yeah, He, Prince of the Power. He means Yah means He. Shah means power. Allah. Shah means prince. Allah is power. He, Prince of the Power. So yeah, we're friends with the sun. The sun's friend with us. As we use the example of, I'm just using Samson as an example. We can talk about others, but his name has a nomen nomen. You can say names have meanings. Names have vibrations with them, and his name is a nomen nomen, a vibration, a title, and it made him what he was, formidable in the spirit of the Lord. All right. Names have meanings. I'm going to title this video something to that effect. Right? Names have meanings. Names have energies, have vibrations. Has been reported to be essential to the eye health. Right? As long as we exposure to it is, as long as exposure to it is avoided. I'm not saying that though. It's saying to you don't look up into it. Just let it hit you. The whites of your eyes. Right? Good old sunshine helps the human body produce vitamin D, which plays an important role in slowing down the aging process and improving your vision. Right? Let's hit the scriptures now. As a physician, from time to time, which we're all really in the spirit of the Lord physicians anyway, but it's hard not to bring out certain, let's hit the scriptures, right? For 2 Thessalonians 5 and 1, we're going to hit 2 Thessalonians 5 and 5 says, "Ye are children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness." All right, that's what we are. We're children of. Let me get a translation. And we're going to hit with me. We know we're talking about truth, but you can put it. You can put it to the effects of the day too. The benefits of the day, right? The benefits of daylight. It says, "Ye are all sons of light and sons of the day. Ye are not of the night nor of darkness." Because we know the E's then. That's their children of the darkness. And Elder Apostle Tahar made a point a little while ago. He said that we are angels in bodies. We're angels in bodies. Even the 2/3, even though they've been seduced by the left-hand side, they're still angels in bodies. They're just being seduced. And the E's are demons in bodies. That makes them children of darkness. We're children of light. For ye are For ye are all children of the light and of the day. We don't belong to darkness and night. We don't belong to darkness and night. At night, the Most High said that He created the night and He separated the day and the night, and He saw that the day was good. So we're of the day, which both of them play their position, both of them play their role. Left hand side and right hand side play their role. Dark and light play their role. We play our role of the day, and we are not of the night. Ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We do not belong to the night or to the darkness. That sounds simple and plain, simple and plain. Something I wanted to look at, another thing here in 5. When you go to, and we know we're talking about the truth, as in the truth. The Yahushua said that he is of the light, and we are of the light. Let's read this one here as well. G54 and 57 says of light, right? Emitted by a lamp, right? You know, show that he was we're going to get to the real point of it, but I'm using Samson as a reference, right? The name, the nomen nomen, the name, right? Heavenly lights such as surround angels when they will appear on earth. Yeah, because in around Yahushua, it goes into that also in Revelation chapter 4 describes all the beautiful rays and the colours. The 24 elders, which are the angels that surrounded him, it was all beautiful, and John was overwhelmed by that light, man. Right? God is light because light has the extremely delicate, subtle, pure, brilliant qualities. Let me pause for a second. Let me just pause. Right? Oh, here's the point. I have to read that again. God is light because light has the extremely delicate, subtle, pure, brilliant quality of truth and its knowledge, together with the spiritual purity associated with it, that which is exposed to the view of all openly public reason mind, the power of understanding moral and spiritual truth. That's really, when you really get into the nuts and bolts of light, what light represents. In the spirit, it represents truth, pure tahar, pure truth. That's what light represents. But also it has a very refreshing effect, an empowering effect on the body. Now I'm going to come back to that. I don't want to make this long, but I just want to really make this making the point about Samson. Samson lights the sun. We're coming back to those things, what we're looking at. I'll tap this in out of sheer the spirit of the Lord, you might say, curiosity, or but like I say, I was always I had an empowering. I've said it in a couple of my videos. I've said I'm always feeling empowered in summer. Here it is. What is solar powered energy? Just look at it. Most of us know, but we're funneling this through the scriptures. Yeah, solar power works by converting energy from the sun unto power. There are two forms of energy generated from the sun for our use: electricity and heat. Both are generated through the use of solar panels, right, which range in size from residential rooftops to solar farms stretching over acres of rural land. Right. I'm just interested in this. Apparatus are, the scriptures that we're going into is going to be edifying. What do you mean by solar power, right? What is solar energy? Solar energy is the radiation from the sun capable of producing heat, causing chemicals reaction, and generating electricity. The total amount of solar energy received on Earth is vastly more than the world current and anticipated energy recruitment. Let's really get to the nuts and bolts of this. Right? This is really what I really to help Abba Ratazar. Let's read. Are humans solar powered energy? Yeah, we're a little bit eccentric, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, it's a method to the madness. Yes and no. Right? I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah, cause your body don't lie, right? Your body don't lie. But let's read. Unlike plants, we cannot convert sunlight onto uter, alternative. I know how to pronounce it. Let me just take my time. Utilizable energy. So no, but directly we use the energy that plants occur from sunlight by consuming plants, right? As your mother used to say, get 'em in, get 'em in, right? Just read. This is not medical information. I'm just reading what he's saying it, right? Get 'em in, right? You know, sometimes they were saying 5 a day and all of that, but yeah, consuming plants and by consuming animals that eat plants. So the answer is, you make your decision, right? Are humans solar powered energy? You make the decision. Do if you want to do more, go into it, right? But I can tell you right now, when we listen to your whole show, when we was, I'll say this is what I will say. Those in the rainforest, right? They ain't overwhelmed with all this urban life. They get everything they need where they are. They get all of that, right? And a lot of the foods they eat, a lot of the foods that they get from the earth, or all the foods that they get from the earth, the trees, have a signature mark so that they know what they're eating and why. And they don't have to go to no college to get any degrees to understand about to survive and live and be healthy, right? To get any kind of degrees, to get this doctorate, which means to fortify. They use what the Most High gave them. Some people say common sense, but common sense ain't common. But I'm just making the point. When you listen to your old Shai, the scripture done tell us already. So that your days shall be long. Honor your mother and your father, so that your days shall be long on the earth. Right? And Samson made a whole heap of references to wisdom. Wisdom that is the application of knowledge. And we're just young in this, right? We're just young in this. We're born again in this, which is beautiful to be born again. We're happy to be born again because we get another bite at the apple, so to speak, another goal. We don't have to experiment in all these other kind of things what we learn from the East. Experiments that mess up your body. So we're born again and we're happy to be born again. Start afresh with wisdom, knowledge and understanding. Yeah? Right? Are humans powered by the sun? Right? A little bit more. This organic matter contains energy that was first produced by the sun. Humans get our energy from the food we eat, and all that food is derived from the energy of the sun. You put that together, right? K K KISS. Portugal said KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. I want to do the best I can to do that. Keeping it simple, stupid, for us to get the understanding. So you put it together, right? Are humans solar powered? I know what my answer is. Let's get back to this where we were about God, right? This is that which is exposed to the area is the power of understanding and moral and spiritual truth. God is light because light has the extremity, delicate, subtle, pure, brilliant quality of truth and its knowledge together with the spiritual purity associated with it. Right? Truth represents light, but the light is truth and natural light, spiritual light, both combined together have a power in themselves. Get all of them. In all that getting, get wisdom. The scripture says, get wisdom, get understanding. In all that get understanding. Right? Solomon said that. So where were we? We was talking about Samson. Oh, I ain't finished with Samson yet because I just This is the inspiration of me doing this video. Like the sun. Samson's name, a nomen nomen. That's going to be the title of this video, something to that effect. So when I tapped in light. How many times light? Right? Light is beautiful. Right now I'm looking forward to me getting out there in some light. Abaratazar. It's a nice day today. We've had some nice days, and I've been doing my forest bathing. I ain't gonna forget. Once he told me the name of what it was. Once Elder Apostle Gabar told me the name of it, I said, oh, I was onto a good thing. I didn't even know it. Occurs, right? So light occurs 272 times in 335 verses in the KJV. And now here's a real. This really tops it all. It tops it all. I just tapped in light of the world, and look. Have you noticed when I tapped in light of the world, everything is all Yahushua's words in red letters. These all go back to for the most part, Yahushua's words. Matthew and Luke, for the most part, Yahushua's words. Ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Right? And that's the elect of the elect. 144,000 under Yahushua, King David, 144,000 there, and also we had our elders under them. And the first spirit jumped on Rabbi Abba Bibbins, right? Which the spirit was on him, and he passed the torch. He passed the torch to the elders on down, and that's the spirit of the Lord. The light of the world, a city that is set on a hill, cannot be hid. Then spoke Yahushua again. I'm going to read all of these. Yeah, this is that was Matthew 5 and 14. This is John 8 and 12. Then spoke Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. Yeah, in red letters. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Right? We're using this in the spiritual sense here now, which they both are forced to be reckoned with when you not understand how to use them, which the elect have that, the spirit of the Lord, and the elect represent life under Yahushua, the elect. So he is the light of the world, right? And shall walk in, and he that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have light of life, which is the truth. We have been set free. The truth set us free, so we're no longer in that darkness, slave to darkness. We are now sons of the children of light. Yahshua. I'll read all of these. John 9 and 5 says, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Right. This is Yahushua again. Short, self-explanatory. Job 18 and 18. He shall be driven from light unto darkness and chased out of the world. Right. Talking about you wicked. You children of darkness. Children of the darkness, and you love it. That's why you love to stay in the dark. And you literally love darkness. We're talking about spiritually, but I've noticed that when I go to I used to go to a certain area in dark, you have people just sitting there in a certain, place, just sitting there, no one's around, no daylight, no street lights. You've got the ease, men and women, just sitting there in darkness, doing left-hand things. That's what they do. So it also makes a point, that it's about literal too. Right? Because the children of darkness love literal darkness and left-handed energy darkness. That's what they like. They're comfortable in that. They're at home in that. We ain't. Yeah, Luke 16 and 8 says, and the world commanded the unjust steward, because he had gone wisely, because he had done wisely. That means let me take my time, read it too fast, slow it down. And that's the reason why I do breathe. I don't just breathe for the sake of it. I breathe, there's a method to it. Right? And brothers have also said that some brothers, if you don't know, you could study about that breathing too. about the benefits of breathing for the health benefits. Because, you know, Yahshua Allah, we understand, you know, we have an unction from the old Holy One and we know all things. So I don't do it for the sake of it. I do it with for a reason. Right? Luke 16:8 says, and the Lord commanded the unjust steward because he done wisely, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Right? Well, that's because they're dealing with wicked left-hand side energy. Right? And they're using it to their power right now. But when Yahushua return, he's going to change it. He's going to put everything right side up again. Because the scripture says in Isaiah 14 and 19, it says that he has mingled a perverse spirit in this world. But when Yahushua return, right, everything going to be make more sense again. Like I was using the example of those which are our people in live in the rainforests. Everything was just plain and easy to understand, right? The fruits and the food had a signature mark. They know what they was eating and why, just by the look of it. And they had a relationship, a close relationship, not like us urban, you know, those that have been brought up around ease and spent too much time around ease. We've got the concrete jungle mentality, but no, our people knew, right, because they was closer to the Lord, right? They knew the benefits of the sun. They just knew. They felt it and they smelt it, right? They touched it. But yeah, we've been carried away and seduced by the wickedness of this world. But we're getting back to it with the power and spirit of the Most High. We're getting back to it. Abaratazar. We're going to hit some more. End off with a couple of more of these scriptures, and we're going to end it off. I think the point is Abaratazar. The point was made. Samson's name and nomen nomen, like the sun. Yeah. So these wicked people, they're wiser than us because they're dabbling in left-hand side energy. This world is founded on left-hand side energy until Yahushua returns. John 11:9 says, Yahushua answered, are thee not 12 hours in the day? Any man walk in the day, and he stumbleth not, because he seeth the light of the world. Right? The light of the world is Yahushua, as we don't know. But yeah, we walk in truth. Truth is light too. And that's what we're a friend of the sun, and if we're a friend of the light, we're not a friend of the darkness. 2 Corinthians 4:4 says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua Mashiach, well said, the one Yahushua, which is the truth, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. Right? That's the truth. Pure, unadulterated truth, which light represents truth, and truth has a benefit to the body. Hence, we're learning about the power, the true power, and the benefits, what the sun can do for you. And ultimately, Samson, like the sun, was so low powered, if you want to put it in those terms, which he doesn't put it in those terms, but we're funneling it through the scriptures. Samson was so low powered up, which the power came from Yahweh Yahushua. And we can be too, and we are going to be powered up when they come in like a flood. We're going to be powered up, ready to go when they come in like a flood, before on this side, and ultimately we all are going to be in the kingdom anyway. When we have that close relationship with Yahushua, Yahweh Yahushua going to be in our midst. Isaiah, Revelations chapters 21 and 22, Isaiah 65, Isaiah 60, and Yahushua going to be in the midst of us. Samson like the sun. Samson's name and nomen nomen. The water Yahweh Shimon Shah, put the spirit on me to do this video. Abu Razak was edifying to all the sincere elect. We on to the next.